We are live.
Yay!
Oh my God, Dean. Tell me your name.
Alana.
Alana. Hi. We're having a good time here. Welcome to I Got My Miracle with my dear friend Alana.
Yes.
I have a dear friend named Alana.
Really?
But it's spelled Elena, but she says Elena, but all the
I get the opposite.
right?
My-
Alana.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
The better pronunciation.
Totally.
Don't
So
tell
I'm
me.
here with Alana. Alana.
Alana.
And we're having a good time. And I want to tell you about Rythmia. This is I Got My Miracle. And this is one of my favorite things. At the end of the week, we get to talk to one person who sort of represents the whole feel of the retreat and what happened. And each week at Rythmia, there is amazing transformation happening where individuals come, see something that they've become, seen a coping mechanism, a story, a racket that they've taken on. They get to see that, see the lie in it, come back together, merge with their soul, return to a state of wholeness. And from that place of wholeness, heal their heart, heal their relationship, forgive the unforgivable. And this happens every week.
Yeah, crazy.
And Alana had an amazing week.
Yeah.
So I want to share, we get to share a little bit about your week. So without further ado, Alana.
Hi.
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 How are you?
I'm great. I'm so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me, okay, I want to know everything about you. Where are you from?
Okay. I'm from Puerto Rico.
Okay.
I live in New Jersey, but I work in New York City.
And how long have you been in New York?
Oh, since college.
Okay.
Brief stint in LA for a couple years, but I pretend that didn't happen
Okay.
during COVID. New Yorker.
Okay. East Coast.
Yeah,
I got
East Coast for sure.
it. And what brought you to Rythmia?
I was feeling really lost.
Okay.
You know, I think especially like I'm a mom, I work full time. My kids are 3 and 1.
Wow.
And my job is like pretty hardcore. I'm a VP of marketing in corporate America. So it's go, go, go. Like you
Right.
would never not see me with a cup of coffee in my hand. And there was just a moment where I was like sitting down. I had stopped doing all these practices that I had done in my early 20s. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I feel lost. I feel like I'm not connecting with my wife, my kids. Like everything just felt gnarly. And so I was like, what do I do? Ayahuasca, like it had called me. And that's one thing is they always say ayahuasca calls you and like she calls you. And she'd been calling me and I was ignoring her. And then finally, like in December, I just picked up the phone and I called her back. So that's why I'm here. It's like, hey girl, sorry.
I know, I've been totally
I know it's
ghosting
been
you.
like 3 years. But I'm here now. I'm here.
So,
Yeah.
And how did you choose Rythmia out of all the places?
There's no other place. Like there's no comparison. I shit you not. I'm not just saying that because I've been here for a week, but I have never seen a place like this place. And so when I saw it, I did my research. I looked at a bunch of different places and this to me was incredible. And also the fact that there's medical staff and support. If you haven't done ayahuasca before, like there's a moment where you're like, I'm doing DMT, like what the fuck's gonna happen? And just knowing that you're safe, you know, with shamans, with spiritual leaders, and also a medical team, it made me feel really at peace too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you answered the call.
Answered.
Wait, you have a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old, a wife and a career.
Yes.
So you were like, honey, I'll see you.
Bye. Yeah.
Peace
No,
out.
she was like, get the fuck out of here. Like she knew. She was like, go find your miracle, bitch, because you gotta go. Sorry, can I cuss on
You
live?
can totally fucking cuss.
Okay.
We're fucking
Yeah.
cussing. Okay.
Yeah, she was like, go find whatever the fuck you need to find. So I came and I'm so happy.
Tell me about your week. What was the moment for you? Well, okay, you kind of gave us a little bit of how you were before.
Yeah.
Always had a cup of coffee, always
Yeah.
on the go, high pressure, doing
Yeah.
everything. Felt out of
Control.
and practice, right? You didn't
Yes.
have any stabilizing practices.
Yeah.
So anything else you want to sort of flesh out about who you were before you came?
Yeah, people pleaser, hardcore. I'm a huge empath. So any emotion around me was what I absorbed. And I was not feeling emotionally secure. I didn't have the self-love that I used to. And so anything would impact me and like really bring me to a place of uncertainty. I was just feeling like not me. I was feeling like I was watching my life from the outside, like so disconnected. And I was like, this is not me. You know, I just did not feel like me. And so when I came here and it's all like merge with your soul, you know, I was like, oh my God, yeah, that's what I need to do.
And how did that happen for you this week? Tell me about your
It
week.
was kind of an up and down for me. You know, they talk about the different types of ayahuasca experiences that you can have. And I came in and I was like, oh, I'm going to see some fucking lizards. Like, I'm going to come in and I'm going to crush this. Cause I'm also like at home, I do everything. I'm like, I'll take care of it. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
And here I was like, not expecting to not have the experience that everyone else did straight away. And so I kind of started doubting a little bit because I was like, okay, the first night everyone's talking about these really insane experiences that they're having. And I was kind of like in and out of a sleep, but still feeling like something was happening. And it all came together, but talking about like healing generational trauma, which was a huge one for me, I noticed at the very end that the times that I was asleep, I wasn't sleeping. I was doing some really hard work, like healing ancestral trauma, 7 generations before and 7 generations after. And so I went through some really intense ups and downs. I found my split during girls' night, which, by the way, girls' night, it's like all women, it's like female shamans, insane. And I came in with a shirt that said girls, 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 not just because I'm a lesbian and I owned that. Like something in me, someone was like, it's girls' night. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'm wearing my girls' shirt. So I came in like ready to party. I was like, girls, 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 and left the night just crying, bawling, crying.
Girls,
yeah, I was like crying in the club because we were like free shots all night, you know, like we were just like joking. And then at the end, I was sitting outside with, her name was Mary Lou, the shaman from Maryland. I'll never forget because Maryland had a very specific, it was a moment that I split in my life at a very young age. So think like nothing is coincidence.
Right.
Nothing is coincidence. And so I forgot your question. Like I forgot.
I'm like, it doesn't matter because the answer is great.
Yeah.
So how did, the question was like, what changed for you? How did your week unfold to get to that miracle?
Okay. Yeah. So, I was on the right track.
You were totally
I was going there.
You were totally on the right track.
I found my split. I was doing a lot of really hard behind the scenes work. The final Yahe night was when everything came together for me because the night before I called it drunk journaling, where every time I didn't really get like, my head didn't get visions or anything, but my body was experiencing profound change, like not just with purging.
I want to stop you right there.
Tell me.
Because there's so many things that are so important about what you just said.
Yeah.
First of all, we have an idea of what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't look like that at all.
Yeah.
I firmly believe it's more about acceptance than about transformation. In fact, the transformation is accepting, like this is how it happens for me and how it's happening for me is okay.
Yeah.
The next thing you said that was really, I think, so important is you, even though you didn't have the visions, deep work was going on.
Yes.
And that's another thing. People come here and they think, oh, the medicine isn't working. Okay.
Oh, it's working.
Did you have any physical reaction? Well, yeah, I purged like 3 times and I did this. Okay, it's working.
It's working.
And a lot of people, like 50% of people come here and don't have any visions. But
you don't need it.
A life-changing experience. Yes, exactly.
You don't need it.
So I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, you don't need it. I had my miracle and so heavy. Like so heavy, and you have to surrender, like lose control, drop expectation. And that was major for me because control and expectation is what helped keep me sane outside of Rythmia.
Right.
Like knowing what to expect, being able to prepare. In marketing, if I'm not fucking prepared, when I go up to pitch or go to the board, like I'm fucked. Yeah. So being here and having to be like, you want me to what? Like, you want me to fucking drop expectations, not have control, just lay there like a salamander and just like accept?
I have to do stuff.
Yeah, but it was hardcore. So, I found my split, where I came apart from my soul. And I really analyzed that moment because people think splits have to be really traumatic.
Right.
Mine was, my parents let me cry it out when I was 2 in Maryland in my crib.
Right.
And then I was in fetal position in Mary Lou, the shaman's arms from Maryland, crying it out. And she told me, she was like, just cry it out. And that's when it fucking hit me. And I was like, oh my God, this was my split. And then everything kind of unfolded after that. And I realized, during Yahe night, oh my God, it was so powerful. It was a full moon also and a lunar eclipse.
Right.
So we were like, some shit's going to go down tonight.
There's some movements.
There's some movements. And I went to war. You should have seen me the morning after, like ayahuasca just all over me. My white had brown. People looked at me and they're like, damn, what were you doing last night? I was like, I was fucking fighting for my life, bro, in a really great way.
Wow.
I was able to reconnect with my ancestors. So all the nadas that I was having, not even nadas, just all the sleeps that I was having, I was building. And then Yahe night was for me. Like I was a warrior. I fought my demons. When I was purging, I purged all the things that you asked me about. I purged the people pleasing. I purged the need to have control. I purged toxic codependency. I purged like Meg, who's one of the facilitators here. I remember in class that day, which the classes, by the way, are so important. Like do not skip your classes. Even if it's not in orange on your schedule, don't skip your class. It helps. It helps. Because I heard her in my head. And she was like, every time you purge, release. And so I pushed, and it was in those final moments of pushing where it's like I saw my ancestors, my past lives, and they all sat with me and they just looked at me and they said, welcome back. Welcome back. And I woke up like a baby for the first time and I was like, welcome back. And it's my 34th birthday today, by the way.
Wow. Happy birthday. Oh my God.
Yeah, it was a beautiful, like I opened my eyes for the first time and I was like I have a red bandana I usually wear. And as I was doing it, I could see like the healers in my family from generations before doing it with me, you know, and it was the most beautiful reconnection to my soul on the last day as the sun's rising and it all hit me. And I was like, oh, I reconnected. And the reason I wasn't having these crazy visions and doing all this stuff in the beginning is because Mama Ayahuasca wanted me to hear my intuition. Being busy all day, you don't hear your intuition all the time. And when you're an empath, other people's intuition guides you.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was like, bitch, you're not going to get a fucking vision. You're going to sit with your thoughts and you're going to listen to your heart. And when you need to get up and go to the bathroom, you go to the bathroom. When you want to go get another cup, you get, but it's on your terms. And that was like, whoa, for me, like everything, self-love, like connecting to my body, doing the dance of liberation. We all look so like inner children, just like crazy. And I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. Like connecting, disconnecting, allowing for healing, merging.
Yes.
And then I celebrate my 34th birthday. I'm like, let's fucking go. I'm ready. It was beautiful. Yeah, I got my miracle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's just like the cliff notes.
Right?
Yeah. It's the cliff note. If you want to know what else happened, like, yeah, I'll tell you, but that's the cliff notes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. So birthday today.
Yeah.
You're leaving here tomorrow to go back home.
Yeah.
Born again.
Born again.
Totally a new person.
Yeah. I'm
this
scared.
is amazing. You're scared.
I'm scared to reintegrate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll tell you some interesting things about integration. Like everything that you talked about, you healed.
Yeah.
And you're going to go home and those old pathways are still there. In fact, you're going to default to them. And that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's a 6 to 9 week period of neuroplasticity after psychedelic experience.
Yeah.
And that neuroplasticity means that now you can see like, oh, this is what I used to do and this is what I'm choosing now. Mm-hmm. And in these weeks, and we have obviously the Our Life program that will help you integrate to get that information.
So excited.
Choose. You just keep choosing. And if you default to an old way, it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And now I'm choosing this. And keep choosing.
Yes.
And that's integration to embodiment. So don't worry.
Yeah.
And we're here to help you.
Yeah.
And
I'm like, can I take you home? Yeah. Everyone that's here, I'm like, just come back with me.
Well, yes, you can.
That's in an app.
In an app.
In an app form.
And then you can also connect with anyone that you connected with. Well, a lot of the facilitators, myself included, have coaching. You can do coaching. And all that.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
But just the energy that you're sharing today is so beautiful, and I know that this impactful week isn't good. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's not
it lives in me. Like there's no world. Like I say I'm nervous because I'm going to go back a new me and everything is used to the old me. Mm-hmm. And so there's a lot of things that I want to put into practice with my children, intention setting, affirmations with my wife, like not picking up the phone the second we wake up, going into the office. And, you know, as people are rushing to get me like, hey, let's just take a deep breath. They're going to be like, Alana came back fucking weird, bro. Yeah, just take a deep breath, you know? And every time we were in a class, it was like, and then when we all like feeling that breath together centered me. And I want to be able to do that with my colleagues too, even if they're like, she's fucking weird, you know, like, so yeah, I'm nervous for that, but really excited. I'm so excited. Like, I just cannot tell you how happy, like I have not felt this happiness inside in such a long time.
I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
And I know we're going to cut it short, but Miss Alana has a massage that she has to get to for her birthday.
I have a birthday massage.
And so we're cutting this short, getting her on the table for your birthday massage. Yeah. Thank you for joining us. Have a beautiful day. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you. Amazing. It was such a pleasure.
All right. Peace.
Come
blessings. Come to Rythmia.